Thank you everybody for being here with me today. Before I go into introductions and all the good stuff, we're going to start by arriving. So I would love to welcome you to close your eyes and just get ready to take the most rejuvenating breath that you've taken today. So my name is Farah, and I'm the founder of the Simplified Model. And I have spent the last 2 decades working with leaders, C-levels, board members, investors, founders, and startups around the world. So along this journey, I have worked with many leaders running all kinds of businesses, whether it's startups, scale-up, or multinational organizations. And what I've come to learn and see from my empirical experience is what works and what doesn't in business. And the thing that does work is leadership mindset. The goal is for you to shift from being busy to value creation. So we live in an era where going fast and being hard and being resilient is highly favored, if not honored and celebrated. But what's happening on the inside of you is not so good. We're stressed, we're overwhelmed, there's too much happening. What we're asking for is quite logical and it's quite practical. We're saying slow down, be more thoughtful, think about where you allocate your time, and do business in a way that creates value. Business is meant to be fun and creative and innovative, where we come together. I believe that there's no such thing as competition, because ultimately there's room for everyone to win. We know that slowing down is ultimately the goal to success. And right now you have institutions like Harvard, Inc., Stanford, and Forbes all writing case studies and research about how slowing down truly drives more success. When we slow down, you're inviting your team and yourself to work from a place that is a lot more mindful. What can I do today where I can allocate my time in a way that creates the most value? And how can I spend the time that I have today creating a bigger impact than I would usually do? Revealing is the state that you want to be in. And this is what they call the divine state of mind. And what this is that moment when you're feeling clear, you're feeling calm, you're feeling good. Because you're calm and clear, you're allowing yourself to see the beauty that surrounds you. So what you want to do in this moment is not stop being human, but catch yourself and say, just because this one thing happened today, doesn't mean I will let it tint the rest of my day or the rest of my week or weekend. So this is something that is quite important, and it's that if you're not in the present moment, you're in the program. What does that mean? If you're thinking 12,000 to 60,000 thoughts every day, and you wake up every day and choose to think the thoughts of yesterday, what does that mean? That means every day you're living yesterday as tomorrow, yesterday as tomorrow, yesterday as tomorrow. If instead you choose to wake up and say, hey, I'm going to focus on different thoughts today, what do you think will happen? You will create a new reality for yourself. First, it starts with self-awareness. Once you have the awareness, you set the intention. And so with the self-talk, it's also something you can choose. And so you can say, you know what, no, I do feel calm, I do feel slow. Your mind and your body are disobedient. Everything that's happening on your inside shows on your outside. In fact, your energy speaks for who you are and what you are. And lastly, self-reinforcement. This is where you become a little bit disciplinary inside yourself. It's something that you have to be persistent with if you want to see that change happen. Ultimately, what we want is more time back, we want more well-being, and we want to do the things that we love to do from a place of happiness. Uptaking information and knowledge and content every single day, and then you go to bed and do that the next day, it's on an overflow. And if you don't sit down and let those things that happen to you that day digest and fall off your shoulders, you will become irritable and stressed and overwhelmed, because those things that are happening inside of you are not being released. And the way that we do it is through silence. It's easy, it's free, it's absolutely delicious. Enjoy the silence. How often will we be in a space like this? So what is a mindset tool that you can take forward with you after today? It is called the 733. This is best practiced first thing in the morning. It means that you're spending 7 minutes in silence, 3 minutes in gratitude, and visualization for 3 minutes. When my clients tell me time and time again, some of them are on a 9-month streak now, some of them are on a 40-day streak, and they say it's a life changer. What I'd love to leave you here with today is to walk away with a full circle thinking. What you want to do is put yourself back into the equation. It's not always about the people, the business, the environment, and the success, and the goals, and the metrics. Because when you stand clear in yourself, that brings value all around, and you nurture your soul, and your soul is your light. and that's where we want to give from.